One dark autumn night, a little man was limping down. It was a boy from the miner. He had a hunch and was play-footed. He was walking out of a wedding with his violin. Hunchback often fell down, and when he stood up, looked for his violin. He heard the mockery of the people surrounding him. Sometimes girls asked Hunchback when he would marry them. He replied that he already has a wife, his violin. Coming from the wedding, he got tired and sat down on a hump. He was surprised to see that in the middle of the forest stood a big, beautiful palace. Ladies and gentlemen were stepping out of carriages. Hunchback was approaching the palace when a beautiful lady came to him and invited him to come to the palace to play some music. She seated him at the table, tied a scarf on his eyes, and commanded to play. Hunchback started playing the twister. Hunchback couldn't help himself, and when nobody was looking, he rose the scarf a little bit and saw that not only ladies and gentlemen were dancing, but the servants too, even tables, and on them forks and knives. Devils and witches' feast, Hunchback thought. From that fear, he got all sweaty. One of the violin strings broke, but he kept playing and playing. When the twister lost interest, he started playing clog dance. The same girl came to Hunchback, thanked, and as a reward she offered to choose one of two bags. One of the bags was filled with gold, and the other one was empty. Hunchback thanked and decided to take the empty bag. The musician couldn't say anything when about 10 devils ran up to him and put him into the bag. Being battered and pressed, he tried to save his violin. When he woke up, he suddenly felt like someone had given him wings. It was light. He was surprised to see that he hadn't had a hunch anymore. The master of the palace heard about this accident and told the musician to tell him everything. The master decided to try his luck. He sat down on the same hump. Suddenly, a wonderful palace rose from the ground. The master stood up and bravely approached the palace. The same girl came to him and offered to come and play. The master agreed, and the girl led him to the palace. When the master sat on the chair, his eyes were tied. He started playing right away. Here he saw not only ladies and gentlemen dancing, but the servants too. Even tables were dancing and hams and sausages on them. When the musician quit playing, 2 bags were put in front of him. One bag was filled with gold, and the other one was empty. The master jumped and hugged the bag with gold. As soon as he stuck his fingers into the gold, about 10 devils ran up to him, pulled the heavy bag on his back, stepped and started jumping on him. Trembled, beaten, the master fainted away, and when he woke up, he felt like someone had rolled a mountain on his back. Thus, and so the master gained a hunch.